If you didn't get a 2.9% inflation raise this year, you're making less money than you were a year ago. That's how much consumer prices rose on the year ending in December, after rising 2.7% in November. It's the third month in a row the key inflation gauge has gone up. It is now at its highest point since July, according to Labor Department data. Experts believe the December rise in prices is fueled by higher food and energy costs. The energy index rose 2.6% on the month, but is still down 0.5% on the year. Food is up 0.3% on the month and 2.5% on the year. Food prices are up about 25% over the past 5 years. Core inflation, which strips out more volatile food and energy indexes, came in slightly cooler than expected at 3.2% on the year. That comes after several months stuck at 3.3%. Core inflation has not fallen below 3.2% since April 2021. Excluding food and energy, the inflation picture looked better, Wells Fargo economists wrote in a note. After peaking at 9% in June 2022, overall consumer prices started their long descent toward the Federal Reserve's 2% inflation target. The Fed raised its benchmark interest rate to the highest level seen in decades in order to restrict the money supply and depress inflation. In September, consumer price inflation reached 2.4%. But since then, it's been climbing in the opposite direction. Wells Fargo economists said, "We believe the resiliency of the U.S. labor market, stickiness in inflation, and uncertainty emanating from federal economic policy will keep the Federal Open Market Committee on hold for the next several months." The FOMC sets the Fed's interest rate policy. The group confirmed new trade and immigration policies from the incoming Trump administration are also on their minds. In December, members projected overall inflation will increase slightly in 2025, while core inflation will decrease. Minutes from their December meeting showed almost all participants thought the upside risk to inflation increased. As reasons for this judgment, participants cited recent stronger than expected readings on inflation and the likely effects of potential changes in trade and immigration policy. In that December meeting, members still forecast 2 interest rate cuts in 2025, though probability markets are penciling in just 1 cut in July as of Wednesday morning. The latest consumer inflation report follows last week's jobs report, which showed the U.S. economy added 256,000 jobs in December, roughly 100,000 more than expected. For Straight Arrow News, I'm Simone Del Rosario.